So here we are, Vinay cleared PMP with all above target. And I was telling Vinay that now we have 100% success rate. Every student who cleared PMP exam has cleared it. Now the 100% from 99.5 to 100%. Yes, we have like 99.5 of success rate for the first attempt, but overall there is not a single student from mine who gave exam but he was unable to clear. So Vinay, today is a lucky day and thank you for you and other people who cleared PMP today for making a lucky day for me. So first of all, let me give the context. Vinay joined us in batch 12. Yes, the same batch which ended like on 28th of September and cleared PMP today. He gave exam. Vinay, you were in Kuwait or Qatar?
I'm in Kuwait.
Kuwait. He was actually the first one to join the batch. You are the first student with AB and Nundra both joined on the same day, and today one of them has cleared, and this makes my heart like full of joy. Thank you, Vinay. Thank you for making me proud. The mic belongs to you. Please share your journey, why you did PMP, how you prepared, how we helped, how the exam was. Please go ahead.
Yes, thank you. First of all, thank you, God. Then thank you to you, Amir, because without you, it would have been not possible, it seems like. Um, as you said, it started around 40 days before only. So two of my friends got PMP. So they only just guided uh, me and motivated me to get it done. And they just identified you and just mm, uh, I just joined your class. So
Okay.
from that
Okay.
day, like from it, it's around now 30 days. 13th we have started the class, and 14th just we passed the exam. That's all.
Okay. So Vinay, now how was your experience of that batch program? You joined in the batch program. So how was your experience with that?
Yeah. Um, First of all, I just it was very well structured uh, uh, training program, and like we have the clear material and we have the clear pathway. You are giving clear instructions how to do things. It's like we would even say you are like a train. Just get in and just you board the train of Amir and get into PMP. That's all.
Thank you.
If
Thank
you
you.
follow, you will reach PMP. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Okay, Vinay, so how did you, after the batch, after the 6 days training, how did you follow the roadmap? Like, what was your plan? I shared one roadmap that you can follow. So how did you follow the roadmap? What are the things you did?
Yes, I just literally followed you. You are always saying you are a Google Map. Like that, I literally followed you. I just take the columns. Daily, I was taking the columns in your roadmap. Like daily, I am doing the 50 questions, then 6 marks, then a review, then exam. There is no cheat days.
Okay, okay, okay. After doing that, you did all the 6 mocks, my mocks. Okay, then we
Yeah.
in the end just to get the framework, we did prepcast. So then you booked the exam. Now that is a very interesting thing. Vijay, how many holidays did you had for PMP?
Zero.
And you worked last night, right?
Yes. Yes.
And you worked today in your office, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, this is something amazing. When people says that we need these many holidays, we need this thing before exam. Take the exam as it is. You are a professional people. Okay, if you need to take holidays, maybe take. If you don't want to take holidays, you can work. The winner did, but this is a very important thing. He has been working continuously. He has solved the roadmap. He has followed the roadmap religiously, doing 50-50 questions, then 180 question. per topic, 186 mocks. Then I asked him prepcast to do prep. Vinay, did you do any full mock of prepcast or no?
No, but actually there was no timing. Just because I did only 60, 62 times. Like, that's
Only
all.
60, 60. Yes, and you did. I actually forced you to do them because we
Yes.
had exam. I wanted you to get the framework. So we cannot compare the. So how you will compare the PMP exam with our mocks?
Yeah, see, it's almost, we
Yeah,
can say even questions are from your mock. There are questions. Even
there
I
are.
literally said exact question, around three questions exactly it was from your mock.
Okay.
And we can say almost it's similar to your mock.
Yeah, almost. I would like to reinstate on this thing. Almost the context, the language
Yes. Yeah.
becomes
But yeah,
more.
when it comes to prepcast, it's like the language, the text and the arrangements is almost the interface. Everything is like
Yeah,
prepcast.
the framework, and I really, and this is the only reason I actually buy prepcast for you people, is the framework. The timer is there and things like that. So otherwise, all mocks, they are more than enough. All my students now, I'm only giving them prepcast for last 1 or 2 days, so like they can actually see the framework, they can prepare themselves on timer, because we want to do 60 questions, and I will stop giving that by the end of October, probably, when my simulator in the same pattern of the exam will be operational, because we know that our mocks are actually made by you guys. Let me put it this way: the PMP exam is made by certified PMPs. My mocks are made by certified PMPs. So that's why there is a correlations. Okay. So, Vinay, let's talk about the exam. So, how the, like, this is a very important thing. Before you, today, one of the batch 12 student had an exam, but he was unable to give exam. He was giving in the center. During the login process, issue occurred. As a result, his exam got postponed. So I would like that you elaborate the entire process in detail, please.
The exam process, it seems like
Exam,
the
you give the exam from home now, the home
yeah.
process, how you take pictures and all things, what are you allowed to do, what are you not allowed to do. I want that in detail, if you can,
Yeah,
please.
because when I am booking exam, I just booked from home, and I just informed Amir, and he was surprised. So he was the question was, you must choose sender. It was so I just searched in YouTube and the forum in the Prepcast forum. So they all are telling there are several issues when you are attending exam in home, but fortunately. There was zero issue and nobody was interrupting us. It was very formal, and we don't even see somebody is because we always they like in the forums it's they are telling that somebody is watching you, so that feeling is a bit different, but nothing like that. It's very usual. First of all, what we have to do, just 30 minutes before book the exam, then the exam day 30 minutes before, just you log in. There will be an email, it will come to you. Just click on that email link, it will directly lead you that particular website. Then just download that software, install there. Then it will do a system check. Then you will put on a queue. Then from the queue, during your turn, they will just give some instructions and ask you your mobile number. Then you have to give your mobile number. So from that mobile, they will send a link or a text message to follow a link to get the instructions. So you have to take four photos. First of all, five photos. First of all, you have to take that government ID with what you are preferring to give them to like as a ID proof. Then second thing, you have to take four photos of from where you are sitting, just surrounding photos of your room and everything. So make sure that nothing you are keeping on your table, and the table must be clean, and the surrounding, no papers, no books, no display boards, nothing. You have to make sure these things. After that, around it will take around 10 to 15 minutes only. After that, you will get an like induction, like tutorial. So you can either go for it or you can skip it, but I prefer to go for it. Then after that, you will directly go to the exam, and everything it will be automatically prompted in the website. It's well guided system, so nothing to worry. If you are preferring from home, and if you have proper atmosphere in home, just go for the exam from home.
Okay, so Vimod is asking photos you have to take from mobile or the laptop that we use.
You can. I prefer everyone has a mobile nowadays. So you just give it a mobile number. So they will give you a link. So from when you click the link, they will guide to a website. So from that website, they will guide you. Like just click the photos only. Nothing to with the mobile. Once it's done, you can keep the mobile away. After that, there is no interface with the mobile or something. For taking photos only, they are using the mobile. It's very simple.
Okay, but the thing is that sometimes when the code comes, there can be lags. Okay, now let's go to the next thing. When you were giving exam, what was the restriction? You were not allowed to have any pen and paper with you. You were not allowed to have even a glass of water. Your table have to be clear. Can you explain that?
Yeah, because we have whenever you are like booking for an exam, there are a instruction table. You can go through it, or you can see some of the YouTube videos. Even Mr. Amar is having a video. So from that video, it's like make sure that your table is clean, and don't do any talking, or don't move your lips or murmuring anything. That may cause problems, because several you can see in the many forums, people were telling they were disqualified due to this issue. Even they got banned.
Okay, okay.
But
So
no, I have no experience like it was very perfect for me.
okay, so there's also one thing that you cannot move your lips, you cannot move your head. What are those things?
No, you can move your head, but make sure that you are not moving away from the like. If I am looking at, if I am attending an exam, I am attending like this. If you are looking this way or this way, they will usually, it's no need for it. You can move if you want to stretch your neck. It's usual. They will not tell anything. I have done it many times.
Okay, but you cannot move your lips. That's for sure.
Yeah. that
Okay,
that because two of my friends got exams, so they were telling that if you are moving your lips, they will immediately the chat box will come. Even I remember our Atur having the same issue. Atur was also telling this issue to me.
okay, okay. This is very important thing because for me, like when I am reading, I read like this. But I read like this. I read without because I have done a speed reading course. So when you move your lips, your speed decreases. So I read like this. But my wife, she read it like this. Vinayan cleared PMP with all above target. So when we were going to take the exam for her for ACP, so we were very much about this thing, and many of my students they have reported the same issue that they had a problem regarding this. Okay, so now let's go to the exam. We have 230 minutes. How did you manage that?
Yeah, Amara, one more thing I want to say, like your call, your last night call just before the exam, that was really very good, and it's really eased our tension and give like that breathing exercise and tips what you have given. It was really helpful, and nobody is doing like this. It's hats off to you, because
Thank you, thank you,
how many students you have? You are following the students like you are a real server leader. Amazing.
thank you, thank you, Vinay. Thank you very much. Okay, so Vinay, when you start the exam, you have 230 minutes. So how did you manage that time?
It's 80, 80, 70, as you
Okay,
said.
the same
It was
formula. Oh,
perfect.
you were able to manage. Yes, it was
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were able to manage it. And in the breaks, did you have a chocolate? Because it was early in the morning. So in the
Uh,
break,
I just took a half banana. That's all.
that is Thank you for adding that. Next time I can put that in the context, because you see, I made those. I have a kind of a checklist in my mind what to say in the last call. So you always say chocolate, but banana can also play the same trick.
Yeah,
And actually,
but
banana,
don't tell the chocolate because banana is amazing. It will boost you. Sure.
yeah, yeah, banana is a good thing that you need instead of chocolate. Like
Yeah.
for me, I don't like chocolate.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm among those people who don't eat chocolate at all. I only eat chocolates in my exam. So that's a good thing. That's a good context to put. Okay, let's talk. Since you manage the time perfectly, let's talk about the exam more. Uh, the most of the exam was agile or predictive.
The most of the exam was agile and hybrid. Even
Okay.
regarding timing, the first phase was normal. I didn't felt anything, but the second phase was a bit easy. But the third phase was tough. The third phase was the one I just struggled. Like I literally struggled the first around 10, 20 questions.
You struggled. Why?
Um, Actually, the answers was like they have like in our mock what we are putting the answers will be small and the question will be, but here the problem is question there will be two-line questions, there are two-line questions, the answers will be two-line.
Okay, the answer would be two line. Okay, okay, okay. I totally understand this. So that's a great feedback. So how further we can add few more question in which we can put this thing. We can increase like decrease the length of the questions and increase the length of the answers. So that's another
Yeah,
insight
there are
that we.
three phases will be, first you will do this one, accordingly you will identify this one, then you do this one, so there are three phases will be in the question.
Okay, okay, totally get it, totally understand it. Okay, so which area was more dominated? Communication, resource, and team. This area was more dominated.
Yeah, actually, if you are, if we are telling like area, it's almost servant leadership. If
Okay,
we
the
can say around,
servant leadership is more of a mentality. If I
yeah,
like you 50-50 question from that topics, from those 13 topics, tell me about that.
yep. Like it's usually agile, then
Okay,
stakeholders, communication, few questions, maybe 6 or 7 from procurement, 2, 3 from complaints. Complaints are there. Then gold plating, 3 questions were from gold plating. Um, and communication around 10
Hmm.
to 15 questions were there. But around 50% it's agile, more than 50%, purely agile.
Okay, so Vimod is asking any MBTI
Yes.
question.
Yeah,
MBTI
it was
question was there?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Okay, so the thing I do
driving.
like the thing I do that I ask you guys to do on the first day to do the MBTI survey. So that help?
Yeah, yeah, that helped.
Okay, okay. What about
Then
hot?
that graph identify, you have to click on the graph. That was one question was there.
Okay, the one question was there. Okay, that's also a good thing to know that one question was also there. What
Two
about fill in
tracking,
the blank?
one MGA, then one graph, then one cube. Don't want to prefer which cube. You have to select in that cube where you will put that activity.
Okay,
Activity
okay,
in the sense your response.
okay. Totally understand it. And drags and drops were like easy.
One was very easy. One was mm, bit
It has
different.
to be. It has to be. And formula questions. In the formula questions, how many were there?
No,
No
zero,
formula.
no
No formula.
formula.
Any critical path questions?
No.
No critical path. Okay. What is your final advice for the entire PMV community?
Uh, like just follow like many questions, even though it's coming from different area, most of the things are coming that you're checking regarding that servant leadership mentality. As I said, it's a mentality. So if you read through the options, And if you have that servant leadership mentality, you will get around 50-55 questions, get answered in that way alone. And
Okay.
second thing I want to say, if you are a student of Mr. Amir or you want to become PMP, just literally follow him. As we said, I just started 30 days before my journey, and I get in his train, and he just dropped me in PMP. I haven't done anything. I just followed him. Fortunately, I became PMP now. It's only 30
Thank you.
days.
Thank you, Vinod. Thank you. Okay, Vinay. Now, three things. First thing, my mantra: each one teach one. Now, batch 12 has many students, so I highly recommend that you also teach them, uh, facilitate them. We have now three PMP from batch 12. You, Atur, Ishwari is working good. Atur, I need to check. Also, you need to support your team, motivate them, push them that they also become certified PMP. Second thing and most important thing, I want you to write PMP question, exam like question, not exam question. This is very important. We cannot share the real exam questions. So exam like questions, okay, so that which will be using in the coaching course. And finally, Yar, you worked very hard. You really worked very hard. You were up at 7 a.m. and you were doing the exam. I know, I actually know because I have that interaction, one-to-one interaction with each of my students. I know what they are doing, where they are. So now is the time
No,
to shine.
actually, I wake up at 4 o'clock. No, it's
That
like
is a
usual.
great. Yeah. So Vinay, now I highly request you, if the restaurants are open, go to a good restaurant and have a good dinner. Tomorrow, of course, it's 9:30, na? So if you haven't done dinner, maybe today, you can say that my final instructions for PMP. Or tomorrow is a off day. Tomorrow is off day. Maybe you can go on lunch or dinner wherever you want. But do go, do like celebrate. This thing is very important that you must celebrate, and you know that in closing the project the last thing is always celebration, so that celebration is a must.
Yes, Amar. Anyway, like PMP, I have another target also. Next November 20, I am going for the marathon. So this was second target. So that's why I want to take exam early. So I'm
Okay,
tomorrow onwards. I want to prepare for that one. So no
sure,
outing.
sure. But one day, at least one day, you deserved it, yeah. At least one day you should take, like tomorrow, take a off and work to on it.
Okay. Anyway, thank you, Amar. Thank you for your
Thank you.
support.
Thank
Anyway.
you and best of luck. Bye bye.